features Chris Doane against Riga Kalfas. It's been a while for Riga, but he says he is hungry and loves the opportunity.
This is kind of interesting. Chris Doane, I knew I'd seen him before. He was on the Youth King back when we used to do that a few years ago. Chris Doane, age 26 now, married to Michelle for 4 years. Lives out in the Florence, Kentucky area. We've got a couple Kentuckians here, don't we, David?
Yes, we do. Riga Kalfas steps up on the right-hand lane and hopes to match the shot just thrown by Chris Doane. Let's see if he can do that. Match it he does, but leaves one standing. Boy, those are nice shirts, too, that the bowlers are wearing every week. I know we don't comment on it nearly enough, but I believe a friend of yours and mine, Mr. Jimmy Chastain, has something to do with that, doesn't he, Jen?
You bet. Howe Manufacturing down on Spring Grove. Very nice family. They do terrific work. They do a lot of the schools in the area.
And they're big into softball, which is coming up very, very soon.
I'll tell you, if you guys need some team shirts out there, they really do a nice job, and I would highly recommend them. Howe Manufacturing.
Jimmy Chastain, tell him you heard about it here on BPA King of Bowling, and he might throw in a free second base pad or something. I don't know what.
And if you're lucky, you can get a hold of Scott and catch his joke of the day. He's got a new joke every time I call him.
There's nothing funny about these shirts, though. They are strictly professional. Riga Kalfas, left-hand lane, here at Crossgate Lanes, lane number 7. What do you think?
Wow.
Correct.
Throwing that ball with tons of power right now. There's Shelley expecting their second child. Of course, their first is Tyler. Everybody knows who Tyler is. He's everywhere around here. We love him. He's such a cutie.
I think he was in your purse there a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but that's okay. I like him. Wouldn't be the first kid that was in my purse today.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, Chris Doane going right through the heart.
Chris Doane averaging 215, age 26, with a 752 to qualify for the show. This is his second TV appearance, and he holds title to 1-300 game. The big 5, he's close. He's close.
Oh, great attempt.
That's the way you try to make it. This is a tough, tough shot to bring back, and that's about all you can really do is take the grouping of 3. This one, the 4-pin, slides over, and if it were over about another inch, he'd have made it. Excellent attempt.
Chris Doane is a graduate of Thomas More College, and he went on to get his master's in mechanical engineering in the University of Virginia.
Ooh.
And that is his wife. That's Michelle.
Oh, I mean, to tell you, he engineered a strike out of a seemingly average shot, and he engineered his way into a beautiful lady.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Riga Kalfas now has to take this man seriously. It's not like it's an even match. You know, by all standards, Riga Kalfas should be the favorite here, Jen. There we go. That's the Riga I remember.
Honestly, David, anytime anybody's averaging 215, such as Chris Doane is, you can't guarantee anything. That's an excellent average.
That's true. It is an excellent average, but no fear to this guy. Riga Kalfas averaging 222 at his ripe old age of 28, 719 to qualify. Riga leads by 24 pins. But what I was trying to get at, Jen, is the experience, the number of tournaments that this man has bowled in, the number of times on television. Experience, advantage, Riga.
We've talked about it several times, but Riga, 1 year, about 5-6 years ago, left a solid 7-pin to narrowly miss taking home a new car, having a 299. So that's just what kind of experience he does have. And anytime you can do a feat like that in front of cameras, under hot lights, you're some kind of a competitor.
Absolutely. And we're still waiting for the day to give that car away. This season, that was great.
Chris Doane is rolling that ball very cleanly, David. Excellent stroke. Look at the eyes, very intense. Fixed on his mark.
Yeah, well, keep the eye on the head pin right here. Now it's going to be very flush. The head pin goes right there to the wall, right side of your screen, comes off, kicks into the 10, and then double duty into the 8 pin, which was still hanging around. Chris Doane trails by 24 pins, but with a strike working. Double dribble. What do you think?
Oh, and he still fries the rack and gets the 10 out.
That ain't all bad. Okay, 5 pins going to do the damage. Second one back, middle of your screen right there. It just gets hit late, and lately goes into the 10 pin. Thank you very much. Riga Kalfas. Lane 8. Has the lead at this point, wants to continue leading this match with a strike. Looking good, looking good.
We have got one kind of match going here, and it's a match with a lot of strikes.
Ooh-wee, I tell you, it's going to be a hot one, huh? Hey, I want to thank the people from the zoo in conjunction with the Kids Adventure program that's going on at all your BPA fun centers. The beach water park, giving away a free ticket. The zoo, and they have brought some gorgeous, cute little animals. You've seen one. You're going to see a few more before this show's over, so do not go away, folks. These critters were all over the set this morning. Jen, you didn't make a handbag out of that. No, you wouldn't.
I would never do that. Right. And of course, David, just real quick, I'd like to mention we had our mother hen with us this morning, Heather Dunford, bringing out some animals. As David said, we're going to see a few more. She is just a fine lady. And there you go. There's one. There's an alligator. He couldn't quite get his footing on the approach today. I've had that trouble myself. Really makes it difficult.
Quick, somebody get their handbag. It's running away. A 7 pin on a pretty good hit. Playing with the animals is fantastic. But if you want to do it right, go to the Cincinnati Zoo.
You bet.
And you can go there for free if you sign up for the Kids Adventure program. You dial 761 BOWL for more information. What it is, it's a 16-week program where you bowl 2 games after school, and it is just, it's a phenomenal deal. That's all I can say.
And it's only $5.95 a week, and you get all that value, almost $160 worth of value. You get to have fun bowling, and you get to have fun going to the different parks.
I was told, Jen, for the beach promotion part of this, that you were going to do the show in a bikini. Is it a little brisk today, or what's the deal?
Yeah, it was a little too chilly for my bikini today.
Because I know they didn't want me in my Speedo. That would have rated the show in an undescribable category. The 1, the 3, and the 6, I'm sorry, would be all right. Chris Doane is not zeroing in on things. Riga Kalfas is starting to run away with this match. And if he doesn't strike from here to the wall, he can call it a day, because Riga never watches. He just goes about his business. He's looking off to the left, doesn't really care.
Good spare conversion out of Chris to keep it close. I'll tell you, anytime somebody's striking the way Riga is, you have to make spares to at least keep it close. Spares are the key. Riga lining up somewhere right around the middle dot, the 20th board.
What do you think? He can really take control. It's crushed. Absolutely crushed.
Very, very loose today. Shelley's like, come on, Riga, we need some money for that new baby coming up.
In the 7th frame, where he can really put the pressure to Chris Doane, what's he do? He throws a 1-2 pocket, annihilates it, 10 in a pit, every pin doing its job. The Pepsi sweep has nothing to sweep away. Riga Kalfas leads by 48, going into his 8th frame. Chris Doane on a spare. This could do it. Don't
go away.
Oh, man.
Stereo sound on that one. Ooh, that was a biggie split and a biggie frame. The 8th frame, he could have virtually put the match away. Riga, I'm sure, will get 2, being that he's on a string of strikes.
String of strikes, 6 strikes, Jen, and you come off with an unmakeable split. There's a lot of ways to come off of a 6-bagger. That's not one of them.
A breath of life is now in Chris Doane, but he's going to need to strike. Spares will not get it. Strikes are the only thing that will overcome the deficit that he is down by.
The Pepsi BPA scoreboard telling the tale. showing a little bit of daylight for Chris Doane, but he has got to take advantage of it right here. And he does. He really put some authority on that ball, Jeff.
Very professional shot right there.
It's like he turned his whole game up a notch for that shot.
Really did. His speed seemed faster and just a little bit more adrenaline going. He hit the ball very hard. He seems to be more of a stroker, but that shot he really cranked.
Riga will not watch as his opponent, Chris Doane, gets up on the left-hand lane, his 9th frame. It's critical to strike here if he wants to win.
Oh, and labels it right in the pocket. Wow, what are you gonna do?
The eyes tell you how important this shot is. The delivery is perfect. The angle into the pocket is perfect, but to the left side of your screen, the 4-pin does not do its job. The 7 remains. He converts the spare in the 9th frame. Riga Kalfas could take it off the sheet and win easily.
Only thing that could help Chris now is for Riga to go open in the final 2 frames, and that is highly unlikely.
Riga, right-hand lane. Clean 8, and he absolutely flushes it.
That'll sew it up.
Riga Kalfas putting not the nail in the coffin yet. Yeah, it is kind of
not technically on the sheet, but yeah.
Yeah, well, the hammer and nail are positioned, and this delivery will wield the 20-pound sledge, and it's there. It's there. We don't need to see any more on this match because Riga Kalfas is our winner. We'll recap the scores when we come back. Mr. Chris Doane put up a good showing, but Riga will be here for the championship. Don't go away. I predict a big one.